Today, girls and boys, is a big day because we're going to be learning how to subtract and borrow. So again, your name should be on this. This is assignment 29. If it's any longer, like if we take it in tomorrow, which we probably will, it'll be 29 and 30. For right now, just put 29. Now, I want you to do me a favor. Turn over your packet. And can you begin subtracting that? No. That on every single one of these you have to borrow. And this is a special day because if you know your facts, you won't have any problem. The problem is when you don't know your facts. So put your bottles away. Let's go ahead and get started. Now we're going to be subtracting. Can I take 4 minus 5? People know, because you're taking from the top minus the bottom. You cannot. So this is why we had to do this together. So we have to borrow. So I need you to pay attention. I need to borrow. So I'm going to pre-borrow, put it right here, a little tiny slash on your paper, write what I write. And I'm borrowing from the 1. If I take 1 away from 1, what do I have?
0.
So I'm going to cross that out and put a 0. Now, what's 14 minus 5? Okay, there we go. Nobody said it. So, well, but it took you a while. It took you, honestly, too long. So I'm going to show you a way that you can subtract without using your fingers. So I need you to really watch this method. It involves going from 5 to 10, and you don't have to tell me how many just yet. 5 to 10, and then we're going to go to 14. So I'm going to show you a couple times maybe what I'm doing. I'm going from 5 to 10, and then I'm going to go to 14. Now, who knows how many numbers it is from 5 to 10? 5. See, you knew that. So this is a great way to go. 5 to 10 is 5. And then how many more numbers is it from 10 to 14? 4. Well, when you add these two numbers, what's 5 and 4? 9. You add so fast, it's harder subtracting. But what you just did, that 14 minus 5 is equal to 9. But now we're going to do it again, because now we're going to do it without doing this every single time. But this is the premise. We always go from 5, or whatever number we have, to the 10, see how many it is, and then continue going up to the 14. So now I'll do it without the picture. 5 to 10 is how many? 5 to 10 is 5. And then we add this number. What's 5 and 4? 9. You've just subtracted 14 minus 9. Okay. Now, this next one's going to be an easier one. Can I take 0 minus 6?
No.
So we're going to pre-borrow, and I'm getting it from the number to the left. So if I take 1 from 2, what do I have? 1 is left. Now this is an easy one. 10 minus 6. Or what is it from 6 to 10? 4. Very good. So that's easy. When I have a 10 up there, it's real easy. Then, can I take 1 minus 6? No. So I have to pre-borrow again. I'm going to pre-borrow, making it an 11. Where do you think I'm going to get it from? Jaden, you need to be writing this down. You should have started from the very beginning. You're getting it from the 3. Very good. And that 3 becomes a what? 2. Jaden, you might want to move your notebook. And that becomes a 2. Okay, so now watch carefully. I know my math facts. If you know 11 minus 6, great. But if you don't, watch carefully. How many numbers is it from 6 to 10? From 6 to 10? 4, and then we add 1 more. Then it would be what? 4 and 1 is? 5. Very good. So again, we went from 6 to 10, which is 4, and 1 more to get to 11, which would make 5. Then, can we take 2 minus 6? Are you getting this down? Francisco? Yeah. All right, good. All right, so what do I have to do if I don't have enough? We're going to pre-borrow, and we're getting it from what number? 4, and that becomes a what?
3.
A 3. Now, sometimes I don't have to use that method. Like this is a double. What's 6 plus 6?
12.
12. So what do you think 12 minus 6 would be?
6.
Would be 6. Now that you know it's 6, I'm going to show you again if we're adding up. 6 to 10 is how many? 4 plus 2 more is what? 4 plus 2 is 6. So we still get 6. So get that down. It's going to take us a while, but we'll get there. Because I want you to know how to do this method, because it's going to help you not count on your fingers. Can we take 3 minus 7? No. When the number on top is smaller, we have to borrow. Jade, make sure you're getting it down, sweetie. So what do I have to do? We have to borrow and make a little tiny borrow. We're getting it from the what?
5.
The 5 becomes a what? 4. And now, if you know, don't shout it out, but if you know 13 minus 7, great. But if you don't know your facts, and I don't want to count, I don't want to go 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I don't want to do that. So watch this carefully. How many digits is it from 7 to 10? 3 plus I add 3 more. It is 6. So 13 minus 7 is 6. It's an easier way to subtract, and you're going to be more accurate because it's called you're adding up. Oh no, this is a fun one, because in our next unit we're subtracting over 0. So I'm going to show you right now on this one. Can I take 4 minus 7? No. What do I have to do? Now you don't mark anything up yet. Go ahead and pre-borrow, but this is very important. Francisco, pay attention. Is I'm not getting it from 0. I'm not getting it from 0. I'm not getting it from 8. What is this whole entire number right there?
800.
I'm getting it from 800. If I take $1 away from 800, who knows what I have? 799. Very good. So I take 1 from that whole thing. So I'm left with 799. You're gonna grow to love zeros, because it's gonna make this problem a lot shorter. So now here's a double. Isn't 7 plus 7? Oh no, sorry, this is not a double. Okay, right here. 7 plus 7 is 14. So what's 14 minus 7? 7. So you know it's 7, but again, I'm going to show you adding up, and we should still get a 7. How many digits is it from 7 to 10? From 7 to 10, it's 3. You guys are good at that. And then I take the 3 and I add 4. What's 3 plus 4? 3 plus 4? 7. And when I'm not teaching this method, I just go through so fast, adding up in my head, and it's really easy. I never have to count on my fingers. All right, so let's see where we're at. So we just did this one. Now this is easy. What's 9? Can I take 9 minus 7? Yes, because it's bigger on top, and that is what? 2. What's 9 minus 9? 0. Can I take 7 minus 9? No. So what do I have to do? I'm going to pre-borrow, and when I say pre-borrow, it's like a credit card. You borrow on it, but I've got to get that money from somewhere. Where am I going to get that little 1 from? From the 9, which becomes a what? 8. So keep up with me. If I need to slow down, let me know. Then, so now, who knows 17 minus 9? A couple of you do, but again, because you have to be super fast, let's see how we're going to add up to subtract. How many digits is it from 9 to 10? 1, and then I add that 7. What's 1 plus 7? Is 8. You've just subtracted 17 minus 9. It is 8. What's that? Okay. It is 8. This is a long problem. But it's good because I want you to see the repetition and the pattern. So by the time we get to the end, hopefully you'll know how to do this. Then, I'm right here now. Can I take 8 minus 9? Francisco, are you writing this? Okay. No, so what do I have to do? Borrow, pre-borrow, and I'm getting it from where? The 3, which becomes a 2. Now, this is a double. What's 9 plus 9? 18. Then what's 18 minus 9? It's going to be 9. So watch for those doubles. But again, I'm going to add up just to see that I can also do it that way. 9 to 10 is 1 plus 8 more. 1 and 8 is going to be 9. All right, go to the next one. Can we take 2 minus 5? So what do we have to do? I'm going to pre-borrow. Where am I getting it from? The 9, which becomes a what? Which becomes an 8. Okay. Now we're going to go back to here. 12 minus 5? Okay. Took you too long. So, so let's go back. Watch carefully. I want to do this without counting backwards on my fingers. So, 5, listen carefully. 5 to get to 10 is how many digits? 5 to 10 is 5. And then I add 2 more. What's 5 plus 2? You just subtracted 12 minus 5. It is 7. Then, let's go to this one. Can I take 8 minus 9? Yes, sir. Can you get a tissue fast? So what do I do if I can't take 8 minus 9? I think it's up over there. So you're going to borrow. And where am I getting it from? The 8, which becomes a what? Which becomes a 7. Does anybody know what 18 minus 9 is? That 9, because that's a double. 9 plus 9 is 18. So 18 minus 9 is 9. Now, again, I'm going to show you adding up. If I didn't see the double, just a second, ma'am. 9 to 10 is how many digits? 1. And then I need 8 more. What's 1 plus 8? Is 9. Okay, then we're over here. Can I take 7 minus 9? No, it's too small on the top. So what do I have to do? Tristan, are you getting it, sweetie? All right, so I'm going to borrow. Now watch carefully where I'm getting it from. Okay, so this is going to be more tomorrow or the next day, but I'm not getting it from 0. I'm not getting it from 8, but I do stop here. What is that number right there?
80.
I'm getting it from 80. If I take 1 away from 80, what do I have? 79. Good job. So you put a 79 right here. So everybody should have that. Then, okay, let's add up. 9 to 10 is how many digits? 1. And then 7 more. 1 and 7. 1 is 8. Because again, 9 to 17, we're stopping via the 10. 9 to 10 is 1. And then 7 more to get to 17. Altogether, that is 8. Okay. So 17, again, you've just subtracted 17 minus 9. Oh, here's an easy one. 9 minus 9 is what? 0. Good job. Can we take 7 minus 8? No. What do we have to do? We're going to borrow. Who happens to know where I'm going to get it from? Shout it out if you know. 40. Very good. I'm not getting it from 0 because there's no number there. I'm not getting it from 4. I'm getting it from 40. If I take 1 from 40, what do you get? You get 39. And if you look, 39 plus that 1 is the 40 that we had. So then, 8 to 10 is how many? How many numbers is it to get from 8 to... It's 2, and then I add 7 more. What's 2 plus 7? 9. So you've just subtracted, when I do that method, 17 minus 8 is 9. Can I do this next one? 9 minus 8, which is what? Which is 1. Then, 3 minus 8, can I do it? Tristan, get this down. So what do I have to do? Pre-borrow, getting it from where? Jaden, get it down to me. From the 3 becomes, I hear you, becomes a 2. 13 minus 8. A couple of you have, a couple of you knew. So if you know your facts perfectly and fast, great. But if you don't, we need another way so we're not counting on our fingers. And because counting on your fingers even takes longer. So we're going to go 8 to 10. How many digits from 8 to 10? 2 plus 3 more. 2 plus 3 is what? Is 5. And that is 13 minus 8. Yes, sir. How did you get it, sweetie? Okay, sweetie, that's another way you can get it. Oh, hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. Can I take 2 minus 8? No. So what do we have to do? Borrow. I need all eyes up here. Pre-borrow, and I'm getting it from where? Which becomes a? Very good. Okay. Now, again, I know my facts perfectly. If you do, great. If you don't, 8 to 10 is how many? 2. Plus I add 2 more. What's 2 plus 2? 4. In fact, 12 minus 8 is 4. Then we're almost done. So I'm going to pre-borrow. Oh, I should have said, can I take 1 minus 7? No. So I'm going to borrow. Where am I getting it from? The 7, and that 7 becomes a? It becomes a 6. So here we go. Anybody know 11 minus 7? I didn't hear it. So here we go. 7 to 10 is 3, plus 1 more is what? Is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4. And again, the longer that you do this, the faster that you will become. And then this one here is 6 minus 4 is what?
2.
Is 2. I can't even say this number, but look what you just subtracted. Is that the biggest number you've ever subtracted? And oh, I don't even know. Every 3, okay, hold on a second. Every 3 places we can put a comma when we're all done. And to be honest with you, I know my thousands, millions, billions, trillions. I don't know what this is. That's too big for me to even say. But that's a good thing to look up on Mr. Google at home. So, what's that? What's that, sweetie? 3rd graders, I can't hear her. Yeah, that's a good idea. Find out what place value this is right here. Yes, Chloe. Okay, and you can show me in just a second, sweetie, okay? But we should all have, 3rd graders, we should all have the same answer. Joseph?
So when you said like put the corner by the 3, the last number is like still bigger.
Yeah, I group everything by 3, but then at the very front, if I don't have 3, I just leave it just like that. Okay, and we don't put a 0. Okay, so now we're going to try to do a few problems here. And I think we're going to break this up into maybe 2 days. We'll finish the one from yesterday and today, tomorrow. So now let's look at this. Let's start with the number 1. So now let's see, oh, there's not even any borrowing here. 5 minus 4 is 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. 7 minus 3 is what? Is 3. So is there a 371?
Wait, that's 7 minus 4.
7 minus 4. Is that 3? 371. I think I wrote the wrong number here. I think it's that one, but we'll see. Don't cross anything out. 371 is the answer. But let's go to this one. I have a feeling I wrote the wrong answer bank. But let's go ahead and see. We're going to do these together anyway. So, can I take 2 minus 8?
No.
So I'm going to pre-borrow. Where am I getting it from?
4.
The 4, which becomes a 3. Okay. 12 minus 8. All right. I didn't hear the answer. Let's subtract by adding up. 8 to 10 is what? 8 to 10 is 2 plus 2 more. It's going to be 4. That difference is 4. And then 3 minus 3 is 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. I don't think I put the correct answer back. Yes.
You said plus and it was minus. Yeah.
Yeah, you said plus.
I'm sorry, this is subtraction. All of these are subtraction today. So let's go on. Yeah, I can tell I put the wrong answer bank because this starts with a 4 and there's nothing here that starts with 4. Unless I was supposed to put it here. Sir, stop playing with that, sweetie. All right, let's do this one. So we'll get these right, even though I put the wrong answer bank because I'm going to do these with you. So can I take 5 minus 6? No, so I'm going to do what? What are we going to do? We're going to borrow. Where are we getting it from? Which becomes a 6. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Adding up. How many digits is it from 6 to 10? That little slash is a 10. How many digits is it from 6?
4.
It's 4. Plus we add how many more? 5. What's 4 plus 5?
9.
It is 9. What's 6 minus 1?
5.
It is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4. I absolutely put the wrong answer back. Let's do the one right below it. All right. Can I take 1 minus 9? No. What do we have to do? Pre-borrow first, and then you're right. Get it from the 7, which becomes a 6. Now, this shouldn't be too bad. What's 11 minus 9? Maddie, yes, ma'am.
So I think I know why you got all the wrong answers. Maybe you didn't look at the symbol you were adding.
No, ma'am, I didn't work them out. I just took them from the page. I just probably took it from the wrong page. So on this one, here we go. 9 to 10 is 1, plus 1 more is what? 1 and 1 is 2. Then 6 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. Well, but girls and boys, but look here. We're correcting it. 6 minus 6 is what? 0. 8 minus 4 is what?
4.
Is 4. So people at home, we're just going to cross this out because that is obviously the wrong answer bank. Everybody's here? Okay, it's okay. I'm recording it anyway. So 4 minus 9. Can I do that? So what do we have to do? We're going to pre-borrow, getting it from where?
7.
The 7, which becomes a 6. So, does anybody know fast? 14 minus 9? A few of you got it. So, but let's go ahead and count up. 9 to 10 is what? 1 plus 4 is 5. That is 14 minus 9. Put the bottles away. Thank you. All right, then this one. 6 minus 4, 2. 5 minus 2, 3. Then that number 4 should be easy. What's 2 minus 2? Is 0. But can I take 1 minus 8?
No.
What do I have to do, Joseph?
No, I'm just saying, when you started, you did 1, 2, 3, and then...
I know I'm going around this way. I'm making like a backwards S. It's okay. So 1 minus 8, can I do that? What do I have to do? And your borrow little number should look different than this one. This little diagonal shows me that I'm borrowing, that it's not a part of this number. So where am I getting that one from? From the 9. And to be honest, it's really not, when I'm bringing this over, it was in the hundreds place, and I'm bringing it to the tens place. So that's really 11. What's 11 minus 8? Oh, I've heard 3 different numbers. So let's do it by adding up. How many numbers is it from 8 to 10? 2. Plus I add 1 more? 3. Very good. This works every time. It works adding up, and it's going to be more accurate. Then, Mom, do you sit still, please? 8 minus 6 is what? 2. All right. So then let's go right down here. Can we take 6 minus 5? Yes, because it's bigger on top. What's 6 minus 5? 1. Can we take 6 minus 7? So what do we have to do? Borrow. We're getting it from where? Good job. Okay. Then, 16 minus 7. I heard a couple of you, I heard 2 of you get it right. But in that case, again, this method is really good method for you. How many digits is it from 7 to 10? 3. And then I add how many more? 6 more. What's 3 plus 6? 9. You've just subtracted 16 minus 7. Okay. 6 minus 5 is 1. All right, let's go over here. Okay. Amamji. All right, can I take 1 minus 9? What do we have to do? Borrow from where? The 5, which becomes a? Very good. 11 minus 9? We should get that one. Oh, people, it's 2. Again, 9 to 10 is 1, and 1 more to get to 11. 1 and 1 is 2. And in fact, if I go upwards, 2 plus 9 is 11. Okay. Then, I had to borrow twice on this one? Okay, so can I take 4 minus 6? What do I have to do? Borrow. Becomes a 14. Where am I getting it from? The 3, which becomes a 2. Now, help me out here. 6 to 10 is how many? So 6 to 10, you have to know your tens. 6 to 10 is 4, plus, how many more? Plus 4 more. What's 4 plus 4? 8. You've just subtracted 14 minus 6. Accurately, without counting your fingers. Accurately. Then, what's 2 minus 1? Is what? Okay. Then, I have to check and see if this answer bank, I might have taken all of these from the wrong book. This is going to be, I just want to see something for a second. This should end with a 6. This might be the right one, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Then, let's do this number 9. 8 minus 7 is what? 1. Then, can I take 1 minus 2? What do I have to do? free borrow. Where am I getting it from? Which becomes a 7. Good job. Do you know what 11 minus 2 is? It's 9. Now, if you don't know that it's 9, again, or if you're thinking about using your fingers, let's add up. 2, what would I have to add 2 to get to 8? I'm sorry, what would I have to add 2 to get to 10? 8 plus 1 more is 9. Then 7 minus 1 is 6. Let me see how much time we have. Okay. All righty. Flip it over to this side. I just want to check real fast to see if one of my answers is there. This is going to be, yeah, I think I took these from the wrong pages, and I really need to get you the correct answers. So hold on just one second. I already checked one, and these are not the right answers, and you have to have the right answers. So be patient. Hold on just one second, please, and quiet down. Third graders. Okay, this is 3-4. I think I took it from 3-3. So this is 3-4 is right here. Let me make sure that this is not correct. This is the 4th grade. Okay, I've got my 3rd grade book right here. Going to 3-4. You're not going to have hardly any homework at all. So just be patient, just one moment. 3-4. Let me see if this is the right book. And it is. Okay, so I'm going to give you, girls and boys, I'm going to give you the correct answers for the first 6. Okay, so it's none of these. I believe I took the answers from the 4th grade book. So here are the mixed up answers. Write these down for the first 6 problems. They're all mixed up, so I'm going to put them to the side. 502, 641, 9. Oh, I see the answers there. I think maybe they are the right answers. 996, 601, 544, and 422. I think actually those are the right answers. Yeah, I think they are. I see them all. Okay, so here's your job, girls and boys. You're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that is it. Can you handle those? And by the way, if you haven't already crossed those off, all those answers are up there. No, I want you to work on your own and try that technique on your own, because I'm finding when some people are working together, some people are taking answers. Yes, ma'am. So have a good